Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the fourth day of the CTS sessions. I could see there are very less people today, so maybe most of the students are occupied in some other things. No. So today, as informed, we'll complete the remaining pending questions where we left over yesterday, and then we'll continue to the logical reasoning part also. We have not done most of the questions from permutations and combinations and also probability. So we'll complete those questions moving to the before moving to the logical reasoning part. Well, the WhatsApp link will be provided before the end of the sessions. So you can find the link once the session is over at the last. Okay. So I think this was the last question now. After this, we also had some question from so few questions were left over yesterday, especially these permutations and combinations also. So I'm resuming from PNC. Now, how many words can be possibly using all the letters of the word booklet so that all the vowels are together? Condition all vowels are together. Whenever the condition is together, the shortcut will be n minus p plus 1 factorial into p factorial divided by r1 factorial into r2 factorial up to rn factorial. Let me explain you this, how to use. N is nothing but the total number of letters given in the word. So booklet, I have totally, actually what is the question they're asking? That it's a 7-letter word. With 7-letter word, how many different letters you can make? So that in all those 7 letters, all the vowels of the booklet, how many vowels are there? O, O, E. These three will not be in three different positions. These three should be in three consecutive together positions. So what is N here? N is the total number of letters, 7 minus P. What is P here? Number of letters. They're asking put all the vowels together. How many vowels? That is P. P is 3 vowels plus 1 factorial into again 3 factorial. What is R? How many letters are repeating? Only one letter is repeating. That is 2 times of O. So my final answer is 5 factorial into 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial. So where we get 120 into 6 by 2. So 720 by 2, 360 letters possible where the vowels will be coming together. I repeat one more time. Whenever the conditions is vowels together, n minus p plus 1 factorial multiplied with p factorial. What is n? N is the total number of letters. P is the total number of vowels or those letters which they're asking to put together plus 1 factorial into p factorial divided by any letters which is repeating, multiply that as an a factorial. All of you understood? Can I go to the next question now? R is nothing but the number of letters which are repeating. So here in this case, two O's are repeating, so R is 2. If there is one more letter repeating 3 times, you will multiply one more 3 factorial. Suppose the word is engineering and the condition is same, vowels together. So first, how many letters N? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 minus. How many vowels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1 factorial into 5 factorial. Repetition. 3 N's, 3 E, 2 I, 2 G. So 3 factorial into 3 factorial into 2 factorial into 2 factorial. This will become the answer. Moving to the next question now. There are 10 yes or no questions in how many ways this can be answered. This is again from permutations and combinations. First, write question number 1. They are telling there are 10 questions. Each questions have two answers. So suppose a student have to answer the first question. He will select one answer out of how many answers? There are only two possible answers, either yes or no. He will select any one out of that. For question number 2, again, you will have two answers. Question number 3, again, you will have two answers. So like this, how many twos will come? 10 times because there are 10 questions. So 2 power of 10 will be the answer. Next one, there are three houses in a race. Three house. Sorry, it's not houses. This is horses. Horses in a race. Winning probability of H1, H2, H3 is 2 by 3, 3 by 7, 4 by 5. Find the probability only one horse will win. Assume that there is no time. This is called the concept of Bayes theorem. Bayes theorem means when there are three people or when there are anything, three things or two things, when there is a probability of any one should win, you also need to consider the negative probability. Negative probability means in this case, if the first horse is winning, at the same time, the second horse and third horse are losing. Similarly, if second horse is winning, that means the first horse and third horse is losing. So that means you have to consider the winning probability of one horse and the losing probability of two horses. So here it is given that H1 is 2 by 3, H2 is 3 by 7, H3 is 4 by 5. This is the winning probabilities. The losing probabilities, H1 dash. What is losing probability? Highest probability of anything is 1. So the remaining losing probability will be 1 minus 2 by 3. Think about 1 by 3. H2 dash will be 4 by 7. H3 dash will be 1 by 5. Bayes theorem means if H1, if first horse is winning, if first horse is winning, that means the remaining two horses are losing. So winning probability of first horse multiplied with losing probability of remaining two horses. Next, if H2 is winning, then H1 is losing and H3 is losing. If H3 is winning, then H1 losing, H2 losing. So what is H1? 2 by 3 multiplied with the losing probability of remaining two horses, that is 4 by 7 into 1 by 5. Next, the winning probability of second horse, that is 3 by 7 into losing probability of first horse, losing probability of second horse. Winning probability of third horse into losing probability of first horse and losing probability of second horse. Take a common LCM for all the three. 105, 8 plus 3 plus 16. 27 by 105. 9 by 35 is the final answer. I remember I'm telling one more time, Bayes theorem means when there is a possibility of any one case, then at the same time there is a possibility of other case not happening. So whenever you consider the positive and negative probability at the same time, that is called the concept of Bayes theorem. The next one, there are four hotels in a town. If three men check into the hotels in a day, find the probability that each checks into different hotel. Okay, probability means possible outcomes by total outcomes. Now, what are the total outcomes? First of all, total outcomes. M1 first person into M2 second person into M3 third person. Total outcomes means how many ways a person can select a hotel if you don't apply any kind of condition. The first person can select one hotel out of four hotels because there are four options. The second person can also select a hotel out of the four because same people can go to the same hotel also because each hotel will have multiple rooms. Then the third will also have same number of cases also. Whereas the possible outcomes will be if the first person selects one hotel out of four, then the second person cannot select the same hotel. They will have only three options. The third person will have only two options. That means possible outcomes is 24 and total outcomes is 64, which gives the probability as 3 by 8. There are four hotels in a town. If three men check into the hotels in a day, find the probability that each checks into different hotel. Probability means possible outcomes by total outcomes. What is total outcomes? The number of ways we can do a task without applying any condition. The first person can select one hotel out of four hotels. Second person can also select out of the same four hotels because all people, there is a possibility of selecting and staying in the same hotel. The third person also have four options. Whereas if you go for the possible outcomes, if the first person selects one hotel out of four, the second person will go to the remaining three chances. The third person will go to the remaining two chances left. So the total possibility is 24 upon 64. Next one. Find the number of ways a batsman can score a century using only bound fours and sixes. Again from permutations and combination. So everyone comment your answer. Suppose if I take 10 fours plus 10 sixes will make exactly 100. So this is one way. Like that, what are the other ways how you will use how many fours and how many sixes which make exactly 100 runs? Each student Can you please try yourself and comment one answer? How many number of fours plus how many number of sixes will make exactly 100? As an example, I showed you 10 fours and 10 sixes makes 100. Similarly, what are the other combinations? 1 4 16 sixes. Okay. Only one 4 plus 16 sixes. 16 is 96 plus 400. 100. Correct. Next. 13 fours, 8 6. 13 fours, 52 plus 8 6 48. Correct. Someone else given 7 4 28 plus how many sixes? 7 12 sixes. 72. Correct. 6 fours, 19. 6 4 sixes, 19 fours. Okay, correct. 19 4 is 76 plus 4 6 24. Any other answer? 6 sixes, 16 fours. 16 4 64 plus 6 sixes, 36 100. Correct. That's all. Only only six ways. Do we have any other possibilities? 22 fours, 2 sixes. Very good. We have one more answer. Seventh. 22 fours, 2 sixes. Okay. Any other answer? 25 fours not possible because it should have minimum a 6. I think we can also have 4 fours. 16 plus 16 sixes. 84. So total how many ways? 8 ways. But does that seems to be very lengthy? Is it? Writing each one by one will take a lot of time. Now come to the shortcut. Total how many runs to be scored? 100. Total runs to be scored is 100. Using fours and sixes. What is a common multiple of 4 and 6? Common multiple of 4 and 6 is 12. You just need to find how many times 100 divisible by 12. 8 times. That is why answer is also 8 ways. A batsman can score a century in 8 ways. So if anyone asks you how many ways a batsman can score 200 runs, just to divide the total score by the LCM of which combination they're asking to you. Total runs divided by LCM of that combination. So whatever the quotient, how many times it is divisible, that many ways it is also possible. Instead of writing these one by one, you can make it very fast. For example, I need 150 runs using two threes. Tell me the answer. A batsman, how many ways can score 150 runs using twos and threes? 25. Yeah. Simply 150 divided by 6. 25 ways. Moving to the next question. I think this question determined work yesterday. This was the last question we have done. That M1 into D1 H1. Correct. Now we already completed this question. Pipes and system. Four pipes A, B, C, D. 15, 20, 30, 60. So there are four pipes which can fill a tank in 15 hours, 20 hours, 30 hours, and 60 hours. Pipe A is opened at from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Pipe A is opened. Pipe B is opened at 7 a.m. At 8 a.m., pipe C is opened. That means when these pipes are opened, the remaining pipes are also opened. It was not closed. At 9 o'clock, all the four pipes are open. At what time the tank will be full? The question is, at what time the tank will be full? First, take a common LCM for all the four pipes, 60. Efficiency of each pipe, 4 liters, 3 liters, 2 liters, 1 liter. 6 to 7. In this 1 hour, A can fill 4 liters. 7 to 8. Both AB in 1 hour can fill 4 liters plus 3 liters. 7 liters. 4 plus 3. 8 to 9. In this 1 hour, ABC can do 4 plus 3 plus 2. 9 liters. That means till 9 a.m., 20 liters is filled. After 9 a.m., remaining water 60 minus 20, 40 liters. After 9 o'clock, how much water all four pipes can do in 1 hour? 4, 3, 2, 1. That means all four can do 10 liters in 1 hour. To fill 40 liters, they will take 4 hours. 4 hours from 9 a.m. 1 p.m. the tank will be full. 1 p.m. the tank will be full. How 40 liters came? 4 liter here, 7 year, 9 year. 20 liters already full. We take in the initial total work assumed as 60 liters. That if the tank is 60 liters capacity, till 9 o'clock already 20 liters filled. So remaining 40 liters left. Okay. Next, we have a new question from simple and compound interest. Amit took some loan from Akash at 2 years at the rate of 5%. After 2 years, he gave back 6,600. So amount returned is 6,600 after 2 years. These 2 years, it includes principal plus interest for 2 years. Always assume in simple and compound interest topic, how to do without using any typical formulas and all. Assume that always principal will be 100 percentage. Always principal is 100 percentage. Interest paid is 5 percentage per year. For 2 years, he will pay 10 percentage. So amount will be principal plus extra 10 percentage, 110 percentage. According to the question, if 110 percentage is 6,600, then 100% will become 6,000. They're asking find the interest paid by him. Interest paid was only 10 percentage. What is 10% of 6,600 rupees interest paid? In simple and compound interest, always assume that principal is 100 percentage. Okay. Interest for 1 year, 5 percentage. For 2 years, 10 percentage. So the total amount is returning is principal plus 10 percentage. So the 6,600 which is given in the question is equal to 110 percentage. If 6,600 is 110 percentage, then what will be principal 6,000? They're asking that interest value, how much interest you paid. So what will be 10% value? 600. If sum becomes two times, so there is a principal, let's take 100 rupees, it's becoming 200 rupees in 5 years. If sum becomes two times in 5 years, okay, at a certain rate, find how much time it will take. The same amount is becoming 8 times. How many years? Okay. In this 200, your principal is 100, interest is 100. So bank is paying 100 rupees interest and time taking 5 years. Bank is paying 100 rupees interest in a time period of 5 years. Now, in this 800, your principal will be 100 and bank should pay an interest of extra 700. If bank is taking 5 years for 100 rupees, for 700 rupees, bank should take 35 years. So my answer for this question is 35 years. A sum of money placed at compound interest doubles itself in 15 years. Compound interest have a different role because compound interest amount equal to principal 1 plus r to the power of time. The time comes in the power concept. So if any amount is increasing, it will increase in the multiples of power, but not in the multiples of product. I repeat, the difference between SI and CI in simple interest, any principal will increase in multiples of product. But in compound interest, the principal will increase in the multiples of power because time comes in the power. For an example, there is a sum of money which gets double in 15 years. The same amount should become 800. That is 8 times in how many years? See, first listen what you have to do. First, you have to see it is getting double. That means P become 2P in 15 years. Now P should become 8P. You have to find 8P is what power of 2 power of 3 is 8. Then just do 3 into 15. It will take 45 years. Just do 3 into 15, 45 years. Okay, now we entering the reasoning, logical reasoning part. Logical reasoning part. The Before I start logical reasoning part, first understand, I'll tell you few shortcuts, few methods. Remember, first, according to this question, when there are two numbers, repeated numbers, then it is 100%, it is a concept of products. When you have numbers called repeated numbers, the concept is product concept. Product concept means this 2 comes as a product of 1 and 2, and this 2 comes as a product of 2 into 1. 12, next two numbers, 3 into 4. This 12, 4 into 3. 30, 5 into 6. Another 30, 6 into 5. So the next two products is 7 into 8. Answer 56. Next one, 64, 52, 29, 85. In number series, whenever the numbers are increasing and decreasing, it decreased, then increased, again increased. Such kind of concept, it is only possible, the pattern will be between the numbers. Between the numbers means between the first digit and second digit, there will be pattern, but don't search for the pattern between the first number and the second number. Don't search it. The pattern will be between the first digit and the second digit. Like it can be, you have to think how using 6 and 4 it became 52. If you multiply 6 and 4, 24. 24 double 48. Not possible. So think like that in many, many ways. Take 6 square. 6 square 36. 4 square 16. Yeah, it can become 52 by adding. Similarly, 52. 5 square plus 2 square will be the next number 29. 2 square plus 9 square will be 85. So what is the answer? What is 8 square plus 5 square? 64 plus 25, 89. Seating arrangement. Read the questions carefully. We have to make a sitting arrangement. Okay. So how many people are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people are there. All are sitting in a circle and playing cards. Naresh, who is a neighbor of Prakash. So Naresh is a neighbor of Prakash. So we can write NP or PN. NP or PN is not the neighbor of Rohit. So Naresh and Rohit should not come next to each other. Dhananjay is the second to the left of Rohit. So you can put these people. If you take this is Rohit position, left. This is toward the center. So this is left. First, second left. This is Dhananjaya. Dhananjay is second to the left of Rohit. Next, Naresh is second to the left of Sandhya, who is the neighbor of Madan. So Sandhya or Madan should come next to each other, and Naresh is second to the left of Sandhya. We have to put these people in such case. So I need four places for that. So one, two, three, four. If you take these four places, I can put M here, Sandhya here. So this is also not possible. M should come here only. Then this is empty. This is also, this should be Sandhya, empty, empty, and Naresh. I'm repeating one more time. We need four places in such way that Sandhya should come two places then Naresh. So two places Sandhya, and Sandhya is a neighbor of mother. Now, how many people left? They're telling that previously they were told N and P. N and P should come next to each other. So P will come next to N. P will come next to N. So how many people remaining now? There are two more places left. So there are two more people is Lakshman is remaining and so there is one Lakshman and who else left? I think we have placed Madan is over, Naresh is also over, Prakash over, Dhananjay over, Rohit over, Sandhya over. How many? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Actually, seven only are there, but mistakenly I've kept. So let me do it from starting. Sorry. There are actually seven people. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. The first case is Naresh, who's the neighbor of Prakash. So N and P will be coming next to each other. Dhananjay is second to the left of Rohit. So if this is Rohit, first Dhananjay comes second to the left of Rohit. Naresh is second to the left of Sandhya. So Sandhya comes here, Madan comes here. One, two, then Naresh comes here. So Naresh, empty, empty. Sandhya and Madan. So Naresh is second to the left of Sandhya and Madan there. Next is Prakash will come here because Prakash is the neighbor of Naresh, and the left over person is Lakshman who will come between Dinesh and Rohit. Which of the following is true? First one, Dhananjay is the neighbor of Sandhya and Lakshman. No, A is wrong. Rohit is the neighbor of Sandhya and Lakshman. Wrong. Madan is the neighbor of Sandhya and Lakshman. Madan is the neighbor of Sandhya and Lakshman. Wrong. Lakshman is the neighbor of Prakash and Madan. Why does all seems to be wrong? Dhananjay is the neighbor of Sandhya and Lakshman. Madan is the neighbor of Sandhya and Lakshman. Madan is the neighbor of Sandhya and Lakshman. No. Lakshman is the neighbor of Prakash and Madan. Guys, you find where is the mistake happened? Naresh second left of Sandhya. Correct only now. First left, second left. Naresh correct only placed. Which of the following? Dhananjay is the neighbor of Sandhya and Lakshman. Dhananjay is the neighbor of Sandhya and Lakshman. Lakshman here, Sandhya here. No. Let's redo one more time. Let's do it one more time. Naresh is second to the left of Sandhya. So if Sandhya comes here, first, second, this is right. First, second, this will be Naresh. Second to the left of Sandhya, who is the neighbor of Madan. So Madan will come in any one place. Next, Dhananjay is second to the left of Rohit. If Rohit comes here, Dhananjay will come here. That is second left of Rohit. Next is Naresh, who is the neighbor of Prakash. So Prakash should obviously will come here only. So two more places left now. We are left with Lakshman and Madan. Naresh is second to the left. Sandhya, who is a neighbor of Madan. So this is also going wrong. Are we missing some logic here? B is true. Rohit is a neighbor of Sandhya Lakshman. What logic we're missing, guys, here? Why we not getting this? One, two, three, let's do panel four, five, six, seven. First, second point still Naresh and Prakash are neighbors. Okay. Dhananjay is second to the left of Rohit. So if we place Rohit here, second to the left of Rohit should be Dhananjay. So Dhananjay should come here. Naresh is second to the left of Sandhya. Sandhya, this is Naresh. Sandhya comes here. Who is the neighbor of Madan? So Madan should come in any one of these two places. So P should come here and M should go there and Lakshman should come here. Is this correct now? Is the arrangement is correct? What we have made, this is correct now. I'm satisfying all the condition, but why it is not matching with the options? Yeah, Dhananjay is the neighbor of Sandhya and Lakshman. Dhananjay is here. Sandhya and Lakshman, no. Okay, let's check the next question. Yeah, the next question is also same. Let's find out this answer. Which of the following pairs has the second person sitting second to the right person? So what answer we got? M, S, P, N, D, L, R. Okay. Yeah, there is a mistake here. Mistake is that if this is a center, Dhananjay should come left of Rohit. That means this side, not this side. That is why we are not getting answer. Okay, if Rohit comes here, one, two, three, four, five, six, then Dhananjay should come in the left. That means Dhananjay should come this side. Correct. Okay, that's what I missed out here. So if Sandhya comes here, then second to the left. So if Sandhya comes here, then Naresh should come being here. Then Prakash will come here and Lakshman will come here. So is the one more Madan. And Madan is the neighbor of Sandhya. So obviously will come Madan here. So now I think we can get the answer. Yes. Now we got the answer. First, Naresh is the neighbor of Prakash. Yeah, both neighbor of Prakash, not a neighbor of Rohit. This question is something messed up. We'll come back to this question again. Let's not waste the time and we're going forward now. In a certain code, COUD is written as BNTKC. Don't worry, I'll come back to that question one more time. I'm going forward to the next question. This is from coding and decoding. So COULD is written as BNTKC. Okay. Margin, MARGIN, written as LZQFHM. Find the answer for molding, MOULDING. We can clearly say previous letter, previous letter, previous letter, previous letter, previous letter. So simply finding the answer, M previous letter, LONUTLKDC. Which option we getting? LNTKC, LNTKC, option B. Next one, computer Code is R, F, U, V, Q, N, P, C. You can clearly see that the first letter is written at last and the last letter written at first. This is one thing. Second thing, O cannot become F. Mirror image. O next letter is coming in the second last letter. E next letter coming in the second place. So this is the pattern. We need to find for medicine. First of all, it should start with E and with M. How many options we have? We have two options. Let's find which is the correct one. This E, next letter F will come in the second last. I still have two options like that. N next letter should come in the second place. O, till A and C. D next letter E will come here. So the last three should be E, F, M. So option A is correct. The last three letters should be E, F, M. So option A is correct answer. HAT 58. Whenever any letters are given in numbers, that means they have used the position of the alphabets. H position 8, A1, T is 20. Adding all three, you will get 29. Multiplied by 2, 58. Similarly, keep 11, 5, 5, 16, 37 into 2, 74 will become the answer. Everyone try this question. Just now explained you now. Similar type of question. Fuel written as 50. Find out the positions of FUEL, add it, and find what pattern it is showing. Anybody got answer? Six plus U 21, 5, 12, 27 plus 17, 44 becomes 50 by adding 6. So JEEER 10, 5, 5, 18, 38 plus 6, 44. So similarly, we have to find for fair. FARE 6, 1, 18, 5, 30. Answer becomes 36. Number series. This kind of number pattern, whenever the first digit is a single digit, the next digit is a two digit, then two digit, and the last number is a three digit. Always remember it's a cube concept. I repeat, whenever the first digit is single and few two digit number and the last one is a three digit number, it's a cube concept. Like 1 cube plus 1, 2, 2 cube plus 2, 10, 3 cube plus 3, 30, 4 cube plus 4, 68, 130, 5 cube plus 5. So answer is 6 cube plus 6, 216 plus 6, triple two. Whenever you have starting with a single digit, then two digit, then the last number is three digit, it's always related to cubes concept. 3, 10, 101. 3 becomes 10 by simply it is close to 3 square because 3 square is 9. So how it becomes plus 1. Similarly, 10 becomes 101 because 10 square is 100 and again plus 1. 101 square is 10201 plus 1, 10202 answer. Another pattern of number series. In number series, whenever the first number is 6, always by default take the pattern as 6 is formed by a product of 2 and 3. Whenever the first number is 6, you can blindly take that pattern 6 is formed by a product of 2 into 3. 15, 3 into 5, 35, 5 into 7. Everything is product of consecutive prime numbers. 7 into 11, 77. 11 into 13, 143. So my next answer should be taking a pair of 13 and 17, which is nothing but 221. Such kind of questions, when you see the numbers directly, you'll understand that it is all increasing means just find the difference. 1, 2, 5, 10, 17. See, there is a pattern. What is a pattern? Difference between the first two numbers is 1, then 3, then 5, then 7. All are odd numbers. Then 9 will come here. Then after 17, 26. So after 35, 61. Blood relationship. The shortcut, the logic in blood relationship is that start the sentence where it identifies the speaker, where it identifies the speaker. For an example, pointing to a man on the stage, there is a man, that means male. On a stage, Rima said, Rima is female, said, he is the brother of the daughter of my husband. Now, from this sentence to this sentence, where is the speaker? My husband. Who is telling? Rima is telling. So start from that. Rima's husband. Wife of Rima husband will be Rima only. Wife of Rima's husband will be Rima only. Daughter of Rima. Daughter of Rima. So daughter of Rima. Brother of the daughter. That means this man and this lady both are brothers and sister, and both are the children of Rima only. Both are the children of Rima only. Now the question comes: how the man on the stage related to Rima? That man on the stage is nothing but the son of Rima only. You can verify your answer. That man is the brother of daughter. That is both are brothers and sister of wife of Rima's husband. That means of Rima's only. So identify the speaker in the statement. Wherever it's written is my, her, I. From there you can start. Pointing to a photograph of a boy, Suresh said. So from here to here, where is the speaker? He is the only son of my mother. Again, start from here. So there is a photograph of a boy, so male. Suresh is telling, the speaker is also male. Start with my mother. Whose mother? Suresh's mother. Only son of Suresh's mother is nothing but Suresh itself. Only son of Suresh's mother is nothing but Suresh itself. And this boy who's a photograph is son of him. That means son of Suresh. Father, son relation. How is Suresh related to that boy? Suresh is related to that boy as a father. If they ask you, how is this man in the photograph related to Suresh? Then answer will be son. But here is the question, how is Suresh related to that boy related as a father? This is how we have to solve blood relationship. One morning after sunrise, Suresh was standing facing a pole. The shadow of the pole fell exactly to his right. Remember, morning time, shadow always falls in the west part. Shadow always falls in the west part. So this is east, this is west. This is how the shadow falls. And they're telling the shadow fall to the right of Suresh. That means if Suresh is here, Suresh right side. This is Suresh. This is Suresh right. This is left. If Suresh is right is this. Suresh face is down. Then Suresh face is towards south only. I repeat one more time. Always shadow falls in the west part. According to the question, the shadows fall on the right side of Suresh. If Suresh right is west and left is east, then Suresh face is down. Towards down means Suresh face is towards south. Coming to the most important, the last 4 5 question. The next 4 to 5 question will be completely related to a new, most difficult topic in logical listening, data sufficiency. What you have to do, they'll give you a question, and further there will be two statements. They'll give you a question and there will be two statements. You have to just tell that which statement is sufficient to answer the required question. If you can answer the question using only the first statement, then your option you have to choose as A. But make sure that you should not be able to answer the question using the second statement alone. If you can answer using the first statement alone, but not sufficient the second statement alone, then only option A. Choose option B if you can answer the question using only the second statement, but not only using the first statement. Choose C if you can answer the question using any one of the two statements. That is either case. If you can answer using the one also, two also. If you can answer using any one statement at a time, not together, any one statement at a time, then C. D, if you want to answer using two statement at a time, if you can answer using both the statements at the same time, then it is D. That means the first statement data is depending on the second statement data is depending on the first statement. E is the case, the last case when you cannot answer the question because both statements data is not sufficient. Let's see the question. In a class of 50 students, how many students drink neither coffee nor tea? So there are 50 people. The question, how many drink neither coffee nor tea? First statement, 40 students take at least one of the two. This is enough because when 40 people are drinking, that means 10 are not drinking. I can answer the question using only the first statement, but you have to check one more time whether you can answer with the second statement or not. Second statement tells that 15 student drink both. 15 drink both. Common people are 15. That means using only the second statement, you cannot find how many are not drinking. But whereas you can find the answer using only the first statement itself, then choose option A. Next is the year. Why a leap year? First of all, what is a leap year? There are two cases of leap year. One, it should be divisible by 4. Second, if it is a century, that is last two digit is 100, it should divisible by 400. First statement, y is divisible by 4. Every number which is divisible by 4 cannot be leap year. It depends on the value of y because if I take the number as 1900, which is divisible by 4, but it's not a leap year. So it completely depends on the value of y, and I cannot predict the answer because it depends on the value of y. Second, y is a century. Every century cannot be a leap year. This answer completely depends on the value of y because there are some values of y which are divisible by 4, but every divisible by 4 is not a leap year. Similarly, some centuries are leap year, but every century is not a leap year. So I cannot conclude the statement. Data insufficient. Option E. In a triangle PQR, what is the length of side PR? So there is a triangle PQR. We have to find side of two side one length PQR. First, PQ given 12, QR given 5. Don't think that you can easily find by using Pythagoras theorem. No, you can only use Pythagoras theorem if it is mentioned it is a right angle triangle. If you don't know the type of triangle, you cannot find the answer. Or even though if you know both the two sides of a triangle also. Next statement, it is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle means any two sides same. So if one side is 12, another side is 5, we can easily find the third side. Why? Because the third side will be 5 centimeter only. Why, you will ask me question. Whenever any two sides of a triangle are same, then sum of the two sides should not be greater than the third side. Then only triangle is possible. But if both the sides are 12 plus 12, it cannot make a triangle because sum of these two is greater than the third side. I repeat, whenever any two sides have the same length, then sum of two equal sides should not be greater than the third side. Then obviously the third side should be become on 5 centimeter only. If you take two sides of 12, 12, then the third side cannot be 5 centimeter. It cannot make a triangle. So I can find the answer using both the statements together only. So option D. Now I leave this question to all of you. I've been telling so many questions. Give a try, guys, everyone. How many four-legged animals are present in the zoo? The question is how many four-legged animals are present in the zoo? Total number of heads. Heads means total animals given is 65 and total legs are 200. So some number of animals are there. And we know that animals are always two categories, four-legged and two-legged. So total legs are 200 and total animals are 65. Can you find how many four-legged animals with this first statement? Second statement tells you that there are 30 two-legged animals in the zoo. Can you find using the second statement or using the first statement or using any one of the statement or using both the statements? Please read the question carefully. The animals are mixed up with some are four legs, some are two leg. Everything is not four leg. You cannot do simply 15 to 4, 200. Total number of animals are 65. In that, how many four leg will be there? How many two leg will be there? 65 minus 30. 25 four legs, 25 two legs. So how, Muddala? Total animals should be 65. How you can take 25, 25? Total animals, four-legged animals, two-legged animal, both together, total count should be 65. How can you tell 25, 25? Aditya, you're telling 25 four-legged animals. Sheikh Ashraf, 35 two-legged and 30 four-legged. Or 35 is four-legged. Okay, now tell me using which option you telling the answer. Are you using both the statements together or any one statement together? You have to tell which option, A, B, C, D, if you can find the answer. Jagdish is telling using both. 35 four-legged animals using option B. How option B, Sidhu? If you're using option B, that means that you should not use first statement. Option B means finding answer only using second statement. Can you find answer only using second statement without knowing the total number of animals given in the first statement? Most of the people telling both statements. So you're telling D, using both. Okay. Now listen to my explanation. Let us take number of four-legged animals are X and number of four-legged animals are Y. In the first statement, it is given that X plus Y is 65. X is number of four-legged, Y is number of two-legged. Now, how many legs X will have? X will have 4X. Y will have 2Y legs, which is 200, which is also given in the first statement. Can't we solve two equations which are given in the first statement and find X and Y value, which is actually you get X is 35, Y is 30. But I can solve these two statements, I can solve these two equations which are given in the first statement. That means when I can solve using only the first statement itself, what is the need of taking two statements? Do you understood my point or not? I'm repeating one more time. I can make two equations using the first statement data itself. And solving any two equations, I can easily find two variables. Then that means I can solve this question using option A. That means first statement is enough. If I can find the answer using the one statement, then there is no need of using two statement now. Everyone understood why it is option A? In a certain code, 14 means stop whispering, 68 means it's irritating. What does 8 and 6 means? Okay. There is a code which means 1, 4 means stop whispering and 6, 8 means it's irritating. They're asking what is the code of 8 and 6. That means 6 can 8 can be either It's or irritating, but we don't know exactly which is what, whether 6 is its or 8 is its. First statement, 167 is stop irritating me. Clearly understood from this, that means 6 is irritating. Clearly understood from this, 6 is irritating. Automatically, 8 will become its. That means I can find the answer using the first statement. Now, see the second. 4982. It sound like whispering. Here, I got a clue that 8 is its here. That means 6 will become automatically irritating. So both of the answer can useful. So any one of the two statement, that means option C. If you use first statement, you will get the code of 6. Automatically, you will know 8. If you use second statement, you can get the code of 8. Automatically, you can find 6. That means any one statement is enough. I hope everyone attended the session so far. It was useful for you up to attain certain impact. You have been also going through the videos which have been uploaded by our team in YouTube also. Please do follow us for any further updates. The next week also will be coming up with a new company with new pattern of questions. Naresh IT will be always guiding the students to choose the right careers. Will also guide you to clear the written examinations, which includes aptitude, technical, and also we guide people preparing for interviews, communication skills, GD, complete personality development. You can follow us, you can contact us if you need any kind of further guidance. But learning aptitude is not a big thing, guys. You can see in the last 3 days, including today's session, most of the difficult topics like PNC, probability, terms predictions, time and work, profit and loss, I am helping you to solve with one or two or maximum three-step solution. There was no point of taking more than 2 minutes or 3 minutes, where students in real time are facing lot of challenges to clear examinations. But if you do properly, in between 1 to 2 minutes, we can easily solve the questions and wrap up completing the paper in the given time period. Please use these sessions, the shortcuts, the techniques, what I've been telling you. Thank you so much to each and everyone to attending my classes so far. Thank you for your patience. If you need any kind of help or guidance, please reply in the chat box. I'm very thankful to all of the students. Jagdish, see, all the companies have a common pattern. It would be almost like 50 to 60% have a common pattern. I'm not saying that this is only coming in Cognizant. We don't have so many variations in aptitude. 60 percentage, what I told you so far, it will be a common pattern in Infosys also, Tech Mahindra also, in other companies also. The change, the difference will be hardly 20 to 30 percentage. But what I discussed is I touched mostly Cognizant, also a 60% common pattern also in other companies. Suppose next week I'm coming up with a new type of company XYZ, I would have had the same type of questions because aptitude is hardly 15, 16 topics. We will easily find 60 percentage common and remaining will be a small difference. That's all. So if you attend these classes, it would almost help you 50 to 60 percentage to prepare for the next exams also. Whatever the extra difference is there, the difference only I'll be teaching you the next companies along with the same type of modules. Okay. Our team will send you the WhatsApp link. You can join if you have anyone have not joined so far. Please wait for another 5 minutes. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Wish all of you very good luck for your upcoming examinations.